Okay, we just have this one row to get the last 4% on. That's a little worrying that you needed that much of the field to actually get 100%. I was actually going to go through go to the end anyway, but that was very close. I didn't need to turn that off, but we can turn it back on in a bit. So now we have a field full of stones. And we can get our $19,500. Okay, so we have a fertilizing mission we can go and do. And I think we will. Just because we're not going to have that many more opportunities to do those. Oh, the tipper I just bought. I'm really trying to figure out what piece of equipment I up near the store that I can see on the map. Yep, totally forgot we bought the tipper. And this will be our last thing of fertilizer. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up to the store at some point with our trailer and get fertilizer and herbicide concentrate. Yeah, the thing would work if we pay to have connection to the main road right there. And then we won't have to destroy our yard. You know, where do we have to go for 11? Oh, that's actually further north than I was thinking it would be. I forgot it counted up on that side. But we should be able to go through this way and come out under 41 and then go across from there. Okay, so it looks like if we go this way, it'll come out to here. There we go. It'll definitely be a while before I know all the little paths. Well, we have made it around the field, very weird shaped field. So we didn't get quite to that very sharp corner, but we still got 64% just doing the headland. And we just have one more row. We wouldn't have to do that much on to actually finish this contract. I guess there is technically another one, but we definitely wouldn't need to go there. And we didn't get quite all the way in that corner, because, yeah. There we go. We even finished it out. Yeah, nope, I wanted that. There's another almost 7,000. And I think we'll be okay for now. Yeah, we are just up to cultivating, which is fine. It actually doesn't take as long to cultivate even the big fields as I thought it would. Okay, so I don't know how this will work with turning, but I did manage to get them hooked up together, and we need to repair this for 1783. Nope, that was not what I meant, obviously. No, that whatever with that the $5 extra we were going to spend. Hit 3 this time instead of the decimal point. Yeah, like I said, the turning isn't great. But the tongue was long enough that it didn't spaz out too much. Oh, can I not turn that way at all? I can only turn to the left. Okay, I can turn a little bit to the right, enough that I should be able to. Not, I don't think that there's huge curves, so as I see the huge curve. Not a huge curve, but it will be. Actually, I think that this is pulling to the left because I don't even know which one it's on. Okay, that I didn't hook it up straight. No, it seems like it's even straightened out. It's going to pull to the left. But it's still going to save us a trip. Yeah, turn those on. Why'd you wait till there was a bus in front of you before you tried to turn me or overtake me? Probably should drive on the side like this. Really didn't realize how much I would want to go to the left there. There's no way to make that better. I don't think there's any way to make that better. It just needed a bit longer of a tongue to really be useful, but definitely better than the trailer, the bale or pallet trailer I have, because that there's no way that would work. Like that just jumped around if I tried to put it on with the sprayer still attached. And I was looking at field prices and feeder prices because we now can we can prepare a field and it really won't be the worst if we can't lime or plow it. We can fertilize it and we can get rid of weeds. Both, I mean, we have herbicide, but we also, the weeder is, we have a regular cultivator, so a weeder would be enough even after the weeds come up. Yeah, getting this parked exactly where I want it, probably not. So let's just... Oh yeah, and it's a dolly, so that wasn't going to work. Anyway, I forgot about that, because there was no swinging. Let's see, this goes 32. This really only goes 24. So let's get this detached. And we will go back to the store with the trailer and go get more concentrate of both types. We'll put them over here. I don't want them in the way when I, end up forgetting about them. Yes, let's just throw them. And then go to fill it up, and then I can't because these are in the way, and yeah. We'll need to think about putting a new, a big shed down. And, oh yes, I was looking at fields, and there's a little floodable field that's like just over 100,000. And cedars, there's only one cedar we'd want to use with our current equipment. And the size, like we don't want a 3-meter cedar. There is a few planters. I think there's 5 technically, 4 that would be likely. None of the, but if we don't get those on sale, that would be, well, more than what we have. But that's all we would need to be able to get crops into the ground. But I was also thinking that floodable field, if we don't see one of the planters, because it's very unlikely we'll see the one cedar, then maybe we get into rice, because the equipment for rice, while it's not versatile, it is pretty cheap comparatively. Now, I think I have the mod where I have to bring water to be able to flood, but I'd also need a barrel. And I don't know how much water it needs, but there's water everywhere. I haven't checked to see if we can actually take water out of everywhere. But there is that. We need to add a barrel onto it, onto the price we're looking at that we want to get to. We're looking at like 150 would get us into rice. Actually, less than 150 would get us into rice because I think the rice planter is only like 25,000. Nope, I'm not looking for. Oh, I thought for some reason I thought this was above seating. Really, really wish that this would be. So we definitely need more fertilizer. I also wish that we could select more than one. Maybe we get 10. I think we just got 5. That might have been 10. And then maybe we get 4, 5 of these. 5 of these sounds good. Yeah, let's move back through more in the center. Yeah, so 150 or less to get into rice, even with nothing on sale, would be closer to 200,000 if we don't see any sales, or to get into anything else. And even going forward from that, the rice harvester, now I'm talking about the regular rice, not long grain rice, which requires similar equipment just to other types of crops, to other grains, I mean. So we'll definitely be looking at sales, hoping for sales, but I do want to get into that. I mean, I'm hoping by the end of winter, but I haven't turned snow off, because while the map is based on North Carolina, I kind of like playing with snow, even though it wouldn't be the amount of snow that this would get would not be what North Carolina would get even in an atypical year, but whatever. So we'll have to really hope. I think rice was planted in April, so we would have March, I mean the rest of November, well, one more day in November, and then March, even if winter super snow starts right away. Let's see, there should be, if I did count right, there should be just 2 more fertilizer, including that one. Oh, okay, so across the street is also a valid thing. I assumed when I didn't see as many herbicide concentrate as I thought I bought, that part of the thing was saying no more room. But there is room, it's across the street. So that's good to know if I ever buy a whole bunch of equipment at one time, or lease a whole bunch of equipment or something. I'll go across the street and get my 2 more bottles of herbicide concentrate. There we go. And I guess we are right here. We went through it when we were here before, but I was too worried about being able to turn. But let's get fueled up. And get this back home. We can look at doing more contracts to finish out November in the morning.